I want to day to you all and welcome to the Complete Sports Updates. This is the show where the latest and trending stories in the world of sports are brought to you. My name is Abib Kuranga and alongside me is Adeboya Mosu. Together we shall be taking through the grounds as far as sports and stories in today's episode is concerned. Welcome to the show. Boy, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
Yes, obviously it's always an amazing feeling to be back on the Complete Sports Update. The Super Eagles of Nigeria currently in a make-or-break situation ahead of their 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against the Amavubi of Rwanda and the Bafana Bafana of South Africa. Right here on Complete Sports Update, we shall take a look at the players that Eritrea should be inviting into his final list ahead of these two encounters, as well as taking a look at the Eagles' chances of making it to the United States of America, Canada, and Mexico come 2026. So, boy, welcome once more to the show. And, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, yes, we are here to talk about them once again. And this time around, it's actually in a make or mar situation right there. With any points drop, definitely it's going to be a game over as far as the quest of going into the 2026 FIFA World Cup is concerned. So what say you about the Super Eagles of Nigeria? What are your expectations ahead of the game against Rwanda and South Africa?
Well, just like you said in your introduction, it's a difficult situation for the Super Eagles at the moment. We all know they've struggled in the qualifying series so far. In 6 matches, they've recorded a victory. That's six. They have 7 points from 6 games.
Yeah.
And the Bafana of South Africa, who are the leaders in the group, are 6 points ahead of them. So just like you rightly mentioned, they need to win their upcoming 2 games against the Amavubi and the Bafana to stand any chance of making it to the World Cup. We all know they missed out on a place in the last World Cup in Qatar, and every Nigerians are hoping that they will make it to Canada's, Mexico, and the USA for the next World Cup. It's a tough situation, but if you look at the team, the quality is there. They have what it takes to turn the table, even though it's going to be difficult, especially the away game in South Africa against the Bafana. We are just praying that luck and will be on their side, because we know when the chips are down, when the Super Eagles have their back against the wall, that's when you see them perform. So we are hoping that they will do so again this time around.
So, having missed out on the last edition, and this time around they're actually on the verge of missing out. Well, we all pray and hope that they will definitely do something incredible, something magical as far as that is concerned. And so, what are the players? Who do you think should actually be making the final list squad, knowing fully well that Eritrea has actually named a 31-man provisional list, and the final list is actually just a few days to come as regards to that. So what are the players do you think should be making the final list?
Well, personally, I think it's going to be a difficult task for the technical crew to prune down the list, because if you look at the 31-man list released by Chell last week, you can easily say if you can probably take all the 31 players for the 2 games, it will be fine, personally, by me, because most of these guys are doing well. Fine, the season is just few weeks that we get the new season underway. But you have some of these players, they've really done well for their respective club side. And if you look at the antecedent too, what they have done at their clubs and national team recently, you will say they deserve to be part of the. I think what we determine probably is going to have a 23 or 25-man squad for the games. We are hopeful that most of the key players will not get injured by weekend, so that will play a key role too in selecting the. We have seen some of the guys struggle. Someone like Boniface, he has not really played a competitive game this season. Say this has been injured since like 2 weeks ago now, so that will play a crucial role in Eric Shell coming out with his final list for the 2 games.
Yes, just so you know that the Bafana of South Africa are currently at top of the log with 13.6 points ahead of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, who have actually garnered 7 points from 6 matches. And with 4 games to go, we do hope that something magical will actually occur come the end of these encounters as far as the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers is concerned. So there's actually a topic that's actually been, making up the rounds, and it has to do with an age-longer topic between ex-internationals and the government. Some are actually on the fence of the government should actually be shouldering the responsibilities of ex-international, while some actually are on another fence saying that, well, these ex-internationals have made a whole lot of money when they were playing, most especially those in Europe, and they should not have the cause of looking for financial help from the government to help them and their immediate family members. But talking about the great man right there, one of the greatest Nigerian goalkeepers, if not the greatest Nigerian goalkeepers, that is actually in the person of Mr. Peter Rufai, the Domayana, who actually passed on to glory and was laid on to rest. And on Friday, former Nigerian international Taribo West actually granted an interview and said a whole lot as regards to government neglecting ex-internationals, while another individual who was actually maybe like 2 generations apart in Brown Ideye, who actually came up to say that, look, ex-internationals or no, you should be able to have some savings immediately you sign your first professional contract, and these have actually been making the waves right there. So, boy, my question now to you is, what fence are you on as regards to this situation?
Well, for me, I think it's high time for footballers to think about their tomorrow while they are active, because most people talk about the fact that these guys receive a lot of bonuses while they are playing. We all saw how the Super Falcons were rewarded after the last AFCON, 150 million naira per player. Most of them even got a reward from their state government. With that, 5 years down the line, probably after you retire and you come back to say you are broke, is uncalled for. It's high time for all these internationals to think about their tomorrow and at least don't rely on government. Ideye and the rest, I think they are right. If you talk about the generation of the lives of Segun Odegbami, you can say fine, they played for fame then. There was no money in football in those days. But these days, the footballers are highly rewarded. They made a lot of money from their clubs. When they come for national assignments, they get their bonuses. So it should have been the government shouldering the responsibility, taking care of them when they retire from football.
Yeah, definitely right there. Those are the comments of Boye right there. And to actually buttress on his points, well, football is actually one of the shortest that's one of the shortest span in terms of career, but still, after retiring, there are so many opportunities you can actually do post retirement as regards to what ties around football, becoming a coach, becoming a scout, a football pundit, just there are some courses all around this, and become a professional in those fields. It's just, there are just so many opportunities. Not that after retirement, just try to just say, okay, I've retired, there's no need for me to do any other work other than that. Well, we have actually, you made mention of the great man right there, Mr. Segun Odegbami. He's currently, a journalist.
A lot of things.
It's a lot of things as well. So he actually did a whole lot when upon his retirement. So that's just that. By the way, well, we wish the ex-international the very best as far as their future is concerned, both the ones that are currently playing and the ones that have actually retired right there. So thank you very much, Boye, as regards to your wonderful and insightful analysis as always on Complete Sports Updates.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, viewers. This is where we'll be wrapping things up as far as proceedings in today's episode is concerned. Do take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.